Hi, another film I watched recently was Roger Corman's 1970 post-apocalyptic comedy Gas. It starts with an animated sequence where at the launch of a new nuclear base, a bottle of champagne is to be smashed onto the control panel. Unfortunately, they pick up the wrong bottle. It contains a lethal gas, which then spreads all over the world. The gas has the effect of aging anyone over the age of 25 instantly to old age, giving them a quick but painless death. And as a result, hippies inherit the earth. That's kind of it. There's very little story to it. It's about a couple of um, college age hippies who are traveling to see the oracle or something and find a pueblo of like minded young hippies who are trying to start a new society and raise crops and teach people, but within the confines of a hippie attitude. And it all seems very nice. And there's a group of college football players who plan on uh, starting some kind of fascist, male-dominated society. And there are some rather dark jokes about rape culture, which the film is on the right side of, but I felt that they were rather near the knuckle. Um, but it's lacking a lot of discipline or much to say. I mean, it's gratifying that Corman uh, seemingly genuinely cared about the movie, rather than just being an exploitation picture where he saw that there was an opening in the market for this kind of movie. He seemed to genuinely be on board with some of the film's messages about listening to the hippie generation and peace and love and all this sort of very positive thing. And he was genuinely angry when the film's final shot was cut down. He said it was the finest shot of his career, zooming out from various characters congregating together on top of the pueblo into a vista of the entire landscape, spreading tens of miles to the horizon. Um, but it does so little with its central concept, and it seems so happy just to be a freewheeling, rambling nonsense with the occasional joke. I mean, the only time I laughed in the whole movie was the one surviving Texas Ranger chasing after someone and then tripping over and falling on his face, which was a nicely executed bit of slapstick. But there was really nothing else in the movie that felt like it was genuinely funny. Um, the ending has everyone coming together and um, founding a new society. The football players are going to hunt and rear cattle and then swap them for vegetables from the pueblo, so that both sides will be able to have a proper diet and work together, and everyone is happy. And we hear the voice of God, who is given a stereotypical New York Jewish accent, suggest that maybe he should send his son Jesus down again, although Jesus is quite reluctant to go. It's not a great film by any means. It's interesting to see that this is something that Corman genuinely cared about and was genuinely engaged with the messages, rather than, as I say, simply trying to make a movie to exploit an audience. But it's not particularly good on its own terms. And aside from one or two minor oddities, like an early appearance by Bud Cort, it's probably not worth your time.